so you'll notice we have a new background, and I don't know how to flip it. So it says Our NPC Journey, and that is actually a blanket from a Redbubble store. I wanted something for a background when we do interviews, and now I got to figure out how I can flip the writing around. I don't know how to do that on here. I knew how to do it on TikTok. I don't know how to do it here. So if anybody has any answers for that, let me know. Okay, I'm going to share the live out, and then I will be right back. Okay, here we are. Welcome, welcome, everyone. So our affirmation today is, I move with kindness towards my body. And there's a specific reason I picked this. One, because I was stressed out this morning and went to a school group of a friend of mine, and that was her mantra for Monday. And it was so fitting. And so that is our mantra. I move with kindness toward my body. We are really hard on ourselves. I had some technological difficulties. Imagine that, me. If you know me for a while, you know I always have technical difficulties. But I was very frustrated and kind of beating myself up because I thought I had fixed something and I hadn't. And MSR doesn't even know this yet, but we're going to have to. MSR, are you in here? If you are, say hello. Luke, hello, welcome in. We're going to have to re-record the second podcast, which we had already recorded like 3 times. And we're going to have to do it again. He's not going to be happy. We do not have a performance by MSR tonight. He is not feeling well. I'm good, Luke. How are you? So we won't have him tonight. But I did want to come on, and I appreciate you guys allowing me to do something different tonight. I know typically I have a beautiful, serene background behind us, but I wanted to see how this was going to work. So kind of using you guys as guinea pigs for a little bit. And if anyone knows how I can flip the writing on there, I know how to do it on TikTok. I don't know how to do it here. But that says Our NPC Journey. And that's a backdrop I got for when we are doing podcast interviews, because we did one and I didn't really have a backdrop, and I want things to look nice. And so just as things are coming up and as we need things, for those of you who don't know, we do have a podcast called Our NPC Journey. Oh, you changed your name, Big Brother. Sonic Drift Studios. Awesome. Hey, Big Brother. And so this is the backdrop that I have for that, so that we look a little more professional when we're doing interviews, instead of just a blank wall. You have to do it in an editor app. Okay, so this is not a picture. This is just the backdrop. So is there not a way, because in TikTok you can flip stuff around. Can you not? So you can't do that in YouTube. So I would need to do like a picture and then put that as the background. Is that what you're telling me, Luke? Thank you for that. Okay, so I can't do it now because, you know, Chuck and TikTok, we can do that. Okay. All right. Well, and see, this is why I wanted to try it out with you guys tonight, because I wanted to see what was going to go on, what was going to happen. And so I appreciate your patience. I do have the calming music in the background. So we do have that. We still have the affirmation. I move with kindness towards my body. Hello. Hello, Bethy. Sorry. I should grab my water. As I was saying earlier, we do not have MSR tonight. He was not feeling well, came home from school. So we will probably do a shorter live because I've got him, and then I have hubby prepping for a procedure tomorrow. It's been fun. So sorry about last week. I did want to come on since I missed last week. It's been crazy. Well, it was nice meeting you, Luke, and thank you for the information. We are here every Monday from at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I hope you come back. Hot Mess Express, right here. Um, yeah, he's got vertigo again. He quit taking his Claritin, and I think maybe that has something to do with it, but we'll see. If not, if it doesn't clear up, then we'll be making a trip to the doctor's office. Fun times with school starting. Great, Luke. Thanks for coming in. So we weren't here last week because talk about hot mess. I don't know, I can't remember how much I had told you guys about the transportation, the stuff we were having with the school. Um, you know, we have a new principal, new guidance counselor. So basically, anyone that really knew anything about him doing this new program, program at the other school, was gone. And they didn't name a new principal until July. And so, so I messaged her. Yes, there's transportation. I'll let you know when we have more details. Well, it was 2 days before school started, and I had no more details, even though I had checked in. So we were going to 2 different schools because I had no idea what the procedure for the other school was. So last Monday, we were just running all over 2 schools. And by the time we got home, I was just exhausted. So I'm so sorry I wasn't on last week, but that was why. So Wednesday, I just took him because I did finally talk to the principal, and she didn't have the details either. So I just took him the first day. He has a car, but he's not used to driving over there, and there's not a ton of parking, and I was hoping he would be able to park since he was only going to be there for a little while. I was hoping he could park in this one area that's really close to the doors, and he could just kind of get in and get out, and he can't do that. And then him driving in winter, he has never driven in snow. It's just been a whole thing. The second day, so the first day I drove him, the second day, or they told us that day that he had transportation. They were supposed to drop him off first and take other kids to the other place. They didn't. He was half an hour late for class. Then Friday, they finally got it worked out. So he's been getting to class on time. It's been crazy. Use the white game. Yeah, it's just been a lot. So hi Becky, hello Lovey, welcome in. How are you doing? Your kids are already in school, right? Yeah, so we were back in school, but that brings a whole other layer to life. So we are having to get up much earlier now so that the school was starting earlier anyway. Now he has to get up so he can get to the other school, which is like 20 minutes away. Yeah, good. Lay the news on me. You can tell me whenever. We are good because there's just like stuff. So let's hear your news. So, but one good thing is we did get the transportation worked out. So that's something positive that happened within the last week. So you guys tell me something positive that's happened. My daughter was selected to be a section leader in her college choir. It's a big deal. Congratulations. That's amazing. That's so fun. I'm so happy for her. It's not just fun, it's a big deal. Like, I get that. But I'm so happy for her. That's amazing. So anybody else have any other news that they can share? I'm sure she was. You have a second job? What's your second job? Are you being sarcastic about it being fun? Or are you being serious that it's fun? I hope you're being serious that it's fun. So yeah, so we've just had a lot going on. Yeah, hey Becky. So yeah, it's it's been a lot, and just having to get up earlier. We were going to be having to get up earlier anyway, but this is probably like 20-30 minutes earlier that I have to get up, which is hard in the morning for me anyway. I just don't do well in the mornings, but we are getting to bed earlier now. So I also had a photo shoot on Saturday that went really well. Cool. What did you shoot? Who did you shoot? Where did you shoot? Driver for Tri-County Ford. It's fun to get to see new places. Ooh. So what does that mean? You're a driver for Tri-County Ford. What does that mean? Ooh, graduation photos. That's so fun. That's so cool. You guys have had a lot going on since I talked to you last. We've all had a lot going on, I think. I got a new curler for my hair. I have to learn how to use it better, but so trying to do that. And then it kind of, if I dry shampoo it, it kind of looks better the second day. So trying to not have to wash my hair so much because it wears me out. And today, oh, poor kiddo. Oh my gosh. Since hubby has prep stuff for his procedure tomorrow, I wanted to get out of the house. Oh, chug. Okay. So I wanted to get out of the house. So I was like, well, I'm going to shower early. And so I was doing some other things. I was working on Binnable. I was working on school. I posted on Instagram. So I was doing those types of things. I go pick up cars from like an auction or pick up cars from people so they can get worked on. Oh, that's fun. Yay. And I'm guessing you can do that during the time the kids are in school. Are you able to work it around like that? Because that would be amazing. So I took my shower so that this evening I would just be ready to leave and go out to dinner with my friend. I literally no sooner than got out of the shower and dried off. 2 weeks ago, you went to Denver. Ooh, fun. That's cool. No sooner had I gotten out of the shower that he was messaging me, asking me to come pick him up. And I was like, oh no, because I'm literally sopping wet. And so I was messaging my husband, like, have you started your stuff? Like, so he must have been at a meeting. I wasn't seeing the text, so I messaged his stepmother because I figured she could get there quicker than I could. So she did. So she got him and brought him here. Oh, see, that is amazing because then you don't have to worry about childcare and stuff like that. You can just do it during school time. That's fantastic. Well, congratulations. Lamborghini or Mercedes, that would be fun. That would be fun. I thought my friend was going to have to drive the Mustang tonight so that we could go get MSR's car, but his dad came and got the keys and went and got it, so it was all good. So yeah, so it's just been a bit of a crazy couple weeks. I'm just trying to get all of the stuff ironed out. The good news is he loves his new program. So that's good, because if he hated it and we were going through all this for him to get there, that would really stink. But he likes it, so that is good. So he does have a new video out, and guys, if you're new coming in, what I did was I did this on Redbubble, and this is actually a throw blanket. And I guess on here I can't, unless it's I have to take a picture of it, flip the image, and then upload it for a background, I guess. But that's why I wanted to try it out here before I did anything else. Because if we're going to start having interviews for the podcast that people are interviewing us, then I need to have a backdrop. I've driven a Mustang. You have to plug it in. It's a blast drive. Ooh, that sounds fun. What else is going on? My middle daughter and I seem to be getting along better the past couple of weeks. Well, that's amazing. So happy for you. So good news with the daughters. That's so good. That's so good. So instead of paying like $80 for a backdrop, we did this, and then I can then use that as this is in our merch, in our Redbubble store. Got a lot of parts and pieces going here. Good news, my stepdaughter has completely finished all of her clinical stuff, so she is done with school. She's waiting to take her test, her NCLEX. She has a job waiting on her, and so things are good. Things are good there. So happy for her. So happy for her. So when we had the technical difficulties this morning, I was trying not to, but I could feel myself going to a downward spiral in that synchronicity that we talk about. I so long ago, I know that my friend Heidi always does a mantra on Mondays in her school group. Let me go check out what she has today. And sure enough, it was the perfect one. It was, what did I say? What did I even say it was? Hold on, let me check real quick. I move toward kindness. I move with kindness towards myself. I think I said toward my body earlier, but toward myself. So I move with kindness toward myself. So it was a good reminder for me, and it kind of helped me snap out of that downward spiral that I was going into, because I was very frustrated. There's something with my mic setting, because we had to screen record, so I got the issue on Go Brunch for the recording fixed, so I was all excited, because I was like, yeah, now I can upload the second podcast, we can record the third podcast. We already have people waiting that want to be interviewed, but I have to make sure I have my technology in order. And so I did a test, and I did it without the microphone, and it worked, but it didn't sound great. Okay, he's messaging me something that he needs for school, sorry. And then I plugged in the microphone, because I'm like, let's do that. And so that is evidently what's causing the fritz with it not recording, but I don't know in the settings what I did. So now I got to go and do another test and figure out. So every time before I record, I'm going to have to make sure that all the settings are correct, because they keep flipping out. Tomorrow I have to move cars from the dealership to Walmart for a sale for Labor Day. It will be cool. Fun. Yay. What's some info that you found? So anyway, now that I know the problem, I can address it. So I will do that, and we will get it figured out. But we have his friend. So we had mailed, I love MSR. I do. He kept telling me his friend's name. And so I said, we need to get his full name, because in his address, because we had stuff to mail to him that we bought for him at MPC. So he sent us money, we bought it, I mailed it. Well, it came back. It was insufficient, whatever. What was the wrong name? Because MSR only knew him by his nickname. So I messaged him, and I'm like, hey, can you give me your name and address just to make sure that I have it right? We sent it came back. I'm so sorry. And it was, so I told him what his name was, and he was like, MSR was like, that's his name? And I'm like, yes, that's his name. You've only known him for a year. On phone, YouTube, mobile app. Unfortunately, the YouTube app itself doesn't have a YouTube flip during live. Okay, so you found that out. Thank you. Because I was going to have to go, and I was going to have to look it up. So you saved me some work. I appreciate that, big brother. Thank you so much. Because you knew I was going to be on here after going, is there a way to do it? Because I really want to do it. I don't want to have to deal with uploading a background and all that. But so we'll be back to our regular background next week. But I did just want to try this and see what happened. I mean, other than it being flipped, what do you guys think? Do you think it looks okay to do interviews in front of? If I can get that. So I probably will need to ask that question before we do an interview and be like, is there a way that we can flip the image if I have something with words on it? Hello, kitten. How are you, lovey? Okay, guys, has anybody heard from Lori? Because I did message her, and I haven't heard anything. We know she was having some issues before, and I haven't heard anything from her. So I will check with her again tomorrow. Okay, thanks, Big Brother. Appreciate it. So I will check with her. Oh, MSR has a new video out. I will put it in the TikTok chat. We really got to start ramping up the views on his videos. So if you guys could go watch that, that would be great. You saw a video from her. How's she doing, Chuck? Is she okay? I'm doing good, kitten. It's been a couple of weeks just with school starting and his new program, and he's not feeling well today. Hubby's prepping for a procedure tomorrow. It's just okay, good. I know sometimes she just gets tired, and I know school's back in session, so she's exhausted from that. I just wanted to make sure somebody had heard from her. I keep forgetting to go on her TikTok page. It's been a bit busy here. Little bit. How are you, kitten? And how's your wonderful hubby and family? I hope all is well. Shanks! Yeah, I got a new curler. It's the one that you keep seeing like all over social media. And actually, it doesn't take very long at all to do. It's like the fastest. I've curled my hair more in the last 2 weeks than I have probably the last 5 years. You're doing great. Good. Shanks. And it will, I was telling them, it's funny because actually tomorrow I'll dry shampoo it and it will look better because it'll be fuller. At least that's what happened last time. Now I did reverse the curl. You can do the curls this way or this way. This time, the past couple times I did it this way. I might need to do it back again that way just to see. Oh, my butterflies. Oh. So Kiddo has a fade in and out effect on his last video that he's really proud of. So if you guys could go watch that, his latest video, that would be great. And like I said, after we get off here, I will put it in the chat in the TikTok group. So are you guys hearing that there's going to be this shutdown of TikTok for us, and then there's going to be this new US version? Thank you, kitten. Thank you. Appreciate it. I get tired of it looking like so straight. So this is a fun, quick little way to give it some bounce. You haven't heard anything? That's the last that I had heard. Oh. So yeah, so that's the last that I'd heard about it. Okay. All right. And it's weird because it's not like all over TikTok. Nobody's talking about it, at least on my FYP when I'm there, which I'm not there that much, granted. But yeah, people just aren't really saying much about it. So I don't know. I mean, Wayful is going well for me. That's where I'm kind of, and there, like the last week, I wasn't even doing that very much because we just had so much stuff going on. I figure tomorrow, while I'm at the doctor's waiting on my hubby to be done with his procedure, it should be really quick, but I figure I'll do some stuff then. I know. It's like, stop dragging it out. Just do it, get it over with so we can move on with our lives. You know, I don't know that I'll do anything over there. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not, I don't know if I want to be a part of it. We'll see. It just has a very icky feeling to me. And I don't know how different it's going to be. I don't know how. I don't know. So we'll see. I mean, I'm sure we'll hear about it from people. So I don't know. I don't know, my loves. But I do agree with you, Chuck. Smurfette says it's part of TikTok lore. Yeah, I don't like the anticipation either. Anticipation, dread, confusion, all of the above. It may be lore, though. We may have to transfer Smurfette says over here or somewhere else. It is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I did finally figure out how to get back into my link tree. For some reason, sometimes I get logged out of that, and for me to go in and make changes, I can access it, I can click on it, but to like make changes for it, because we know me and technology, remember? I figured it out the other day, and I literally emailed myself and said, for Linktree login. And I wrote down what I did so that I would remember. Honestly, don't do a whole lot over there except for Live with Mama Wash and a few others. Yeah. Yeah, it's just been different. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day. Yeah, so I don't do a whole lot over there either. And it makes me sad because it used to be such a big part of our lives, you know. But if you go over on Waveful, and if you guys do, so I'm trying to think of if I have my link tree and my TikTok thing. But if you go to Waveful, since I'm an ambassador, I can give you super likes, which are worth money. And so you can like start monetizing over there immediately. You don't have to have like so many people. Now to go live, you do have to have 50 invites, and I have like 5. Oh, and I put a bunk bed together all by myself. It took me 3.5 hours to do, but I got it done. You go, girl. Girl power. Mama power. Love it. Good for you. The challenges there are kind of annoying, aren't they? I mean, here's the way that it depends on the way you look at it, Chuck. So for me, I look at it as, and sometimes I just use old videos that I already have. But I look at it as a prompt for content for me to make that gets content on my page. Does that make sense? Oh, girl, I bet you were. I bet you were. I'm sure. Right? Definitely our hero for sure. For sure, for sure. Absolutely. So, you know, if a challenge resonates with me, like I don't do them just to do them, but if I feel like it would be fun, or I have a video, or like it inspires me to do something, then I'll do it. You know? But it's completely up to you. But if you build those relationships, then, you know, and if you become an ambassador and you post on other sites, you get free super likes. And I just realized I could give them to myself. So like the other day, I got like 40 super likes. I'm almost out again because I did a challenge, gave some to me, gave some to MSR, gave some to other people, so I'm almost out again. But that's kind of my goal, is to get the super likes and spread the love. And people make me feel like I have homework or something. Because, okay, so, and here's what I need you to understand about that, because I get what you're saying, but I know why they're doing it, because I'm doing it too. They're trying to build their platform. So yes, they're giving you super likes, and yes, you're entering a challenge, but they're trying to do things to get more people on their page, seeing their stuff, to grow their platform. It fell on me before I got it in the house, but once I got it in, it was all downhill from there. Oh my goodness, Becky, be careful. Be careful with yourself. Who knew that putting together a bunk bed could be dangerous? Well, it would be for me. I would get hurt, but for most people, who knew? Oh, I am sad, sad, sad to see summer ending. It was much cooler today. It felt like fall today, and I was not happy. I was not happy one bit. That's how I was today doing my yard. Afterwards, I felt it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anytime I do anything, I feel it, which stinks. I had tried to get a new medication. The insurance denied it, so I'm going to see if we can fight that. So I will be honest with you guys. It is one of the weight loss ones. However, I saw a study that said that it also helps with autoimmune because it reduces inflammation. And so I really wasn't planning on trying it until I saw that. But if I could just feel better to do more stuff, that would be amazing. More good news, I put my shoes on the right feet. Oh, good. Yeah, life struggles, huh? Yeah. So I'm bummed about the medicine. There's a couple other things I may try. I feel like I need to do something. I've got to be able to get around and do more. Okay, my loves. I didn't want to skip out again this week since I wasn't here last week, but I do feel like I kind of need to go and check on hubby, check on kiddo. We have a big day tomorrow with hubby's procedure. So it's just routine, just a preventative procedure, but still not fun for him nonetheless. So we'll be going there for that, so I'll be kind of caretaking with him. It was so good to see you. Did I talk to you guys since we got back from the beach? I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. I did, because we got back on Saturday, and I went live on that Monday, because that was before school started. Okay. All right, my butterflies. I will see you next week at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Bring me back lots of good news examples so we can raise the vibration in the room. It was good to see you. Thank you for the prayers. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think I did check. I think I did, because we came back on Saturday and I went live Monday, but then I had to skip the next one because that was the open house. Thank you for coming in, Bethy. Tell Joshy I said hello. Tell the girls hello. Give them hugs for me. And I will see you guys next week. All right. Mwah. Oh, one more thing. Oops, let me cancel that. Affirmation. I move with kindness towards myself. So if you weren't in here when we talked about that, I wanted to make sure that I got that in there. Okay, guys. All right. Good night.